Crest, aka Lady Taka, and I actually had a really good day of Christmas bazaars and some estate sales. And I really bought one thing at the estate sales, but blows everything else away, so that's last. But to start with, I went to Goodwill on Tuesday before trivia, and I found this shirt. Now, normally I don't buy sports shirts, and I'm sure this is supposed to be a particular player on Detroit, but it so reminds me of Magnum PI. It is ridiculous. So, to me, it's my new Magnum PI shirt, but I thought that was pretty cool. I'm sure it would look awesome in some black lighting, too. But, so found that the other day, and then we started going to sales this morning, and I found this looking like it's a Simpsons donut dog toy for Lady. And don't worry, I will run it under boiling hot water before I give it to my dog because I have no idea where to fit. So, but we'll see. Normally she likes plush toys, so we'll see. This is something, her birthday is in Monday the 9th. So, but her big gift, which is a pet treater box, which is a new pet box, probably won't arrive till around Thanksgiving. So just a wait. So we'll see how she likes her fake donut. She'll probably be more frustrated than anything because she'll really want to just eat a donut. So we'll see. And then at one sale, I actually saw this bag. This is mine from my loot crate. And under it, I saw one of these bandanas. I went, oh, they got the same loot crate I did. But when I flipped it, they got Cowboy Bebop. And I got a gaming thing that I knew nothing about. So I'm very happy to have Cowboy Bebop something. And then I found some interesting sheet music. I like this because someone has written notes all over it. So, might end up in a gift box for Bob Butch to go along with the next thing. But I thought it was funny because there's little hints in here too. And it's a pretty nice cover. But this one, I wasn't sure if I'm going to give Bob or not yet because I was just so interested to see something with blackface on it. You don't see that anymore because, it's so politically incorrect. But it makes sense when it's a complete minstrel show. So, not only is there music in here, just like normal music, there's little stories within it and like interactive dialogue. So if you wanted to put on your own minstrel show, which I thought was rather interesting. And then I got a couple other books. This book I picked up for like 50 cents. It's on my Amazon wish list, which I immediately took off of it. And it is the hardcover. Wasn't sure. This is only for like 10 something on Amazon right now. So, but that way, although I have a big pile of books ahead of this. And then this one is a paperback, and I know the hardcover version is very hard to find. This is called Murder, Inc., A Mystery Reader's Companion. And let's see if it has it. Oh, someone ripped out something in the end. But I love mystery novels, so I picked it up. I think I had it on a research list at one time where I might have checked it out of the library. But we'll see what I can find in here. And then I did pick something up for Rita. It's not going on this video, but I think I'm going to give this to my grandmother because she's Wolf Clan. Pretty mug with a description of the gray wolf on the side, and I'll probably put some tea samples in here. Didn't have a great day for Christmas shopping. Alright. I couldn't resist. If we end up working at my office Halloween weekend again, we can put the candy inside the mouth and make them pick the candy outside. Reach in, please. But on the back, there's also this. Here lies greedy skeleton, whose sweet tooth stole his grin. You're welcome to his candy, but beware of reaching in. for a quarter, I thought it was very cute, and it's pretty well constructed, you know. There's actually a battery pack at the bottom, and I'm afraid of what it would do if you did that. Probably every time you reach in, it would do something very annoying in office, so probably won't put the batteries in, but that battery pack weighs it down so nicely. Now, this was the very first thing I found today, and for those of you who've ever seen any pictures of my office, I generally have these cool metal figures around. Some of them are more like made out of bolts and stuff. I have one like this, but instead of playing the trombone like this one, it's playing like a violin or a fiddle. So I thought this would go well with it. But they are very weighty, so I'll have to make sure they're on opposite points on the shelf so the shelf doesn't go off balance. But I thought he was cute. And now for the ultimate prize of the week. I spent way more on a stuffed animal than I normally do, but you'll see why in a minute. You might recognize him from behind. It's Wicket! He cost more than all the other things I bought combined today. But I've already checked like eBay and the internet, and it was still a way awesome deal that I got. This is an original 1983 Wicket the Ewok from Star Wars. And I don't generally get this large of a toy. He's a good size. But it was just too perfect. I mean, I was wearing my Star Wars shirt today, and I walked in, and, it was listed for 10, and it was 30% off day at the estate sale. So I was like, oh, it's not going to be there by tomorrow to come back and pay 50%. So I went, I'll pay the $2 extra. So I've already gotten a lot of joy in him just riding around in the car for the last hour with him in it, smiling, because I was so happy to find him. Because this was the character, aside from Yoda, who I was nicknamed after when I was little, because I was all eyes, and pretty bald when I was little. But I was always in love with Wicket as a kid. I always wanted to go play with Wicket. So I think he might stay in Rita's room, because I think he'd feel more at home with all her bears. But if necessary, he could go downstairs on the shelf with Yoda and R2-D2. But he was my find of the week, because look at him, he's so cute, and he still has his whole little cape thing here, and the detailing on the top, the little squares, his little ears cut through. You can remove it, which is why I'm in shock it still has it, because most kids took it off and threw it away, or lost it somewhere in the house. So not too much to show you today, but much better than you'd think for a November weekend. But it seemed almost all the churches had their Christmas bazaars the same day. There was one that's near us that we didn't even know was having theirs, and we're just like, oh, look, they're going to open soon. Better pull in there. But Dad also bought tons of baked goods. I went to all the rummage sale-y like part of the bazaars, and he went straight for the bake sale tables. Of course, it's not fair. He can eat anything and not gain weight. But Wicket and I say goodbye.